Oh my God, 2 mints in one. See the way these two pieces over here, once you start slipping this through, right, it's caught on the head. Oh my God, it's a spiral into space. It could be the Bermuda Triangle, you know. The thing about, oh look, two mints in one, you see? Look what's on the inside, little islands. There's something going on in there as the world turns. I came on here to say the Big Bang creation. One creation exploding in the habitat and what is created through the natural element of aerial creation, meaning that if you take a fixed space and explode something into that fixed space, you are going to calculate your results. Okay, you're going to calculate your results. Human and the natural earth was made through that. They took two mints in one. First, they created sustainability for the earth so that what can grow from the earth can grow to create fleshy robotic to support what is known as, should I say, the ANI, the spirit of the Holy Ghost, the eternal knowledge that flies through creating and recreating sustainable life. Will they create us and use us and have memory all the time? Or no, my brain is my brain. The material world, the natural world, the growth will always be the growth. But how do you know they didn't take a gene from my brain? They helped grow cauliflower. Like, why do you think they call it cauliflower? Because everyone is a calling bird. You calling me? It's cauliflower. Oh, you're blossoming. How about them green things? I used to call them the shrubs, the trees. Hey, Ma, we're having trees for supper. I don't know if I want any trees for supper. Then somebody says, oh, you're going to bring him home? Bring Lee home? Yeah, I brought him home. Broccoli. I ain't going to sue no bikini. I like them sue bikinis. The pig house bikinis. Anyways, what I just want to talk about really quick now is Pluto is not only known. When I look up certain things, I find Pluto showing me Sharon, Hydra, Nixon, Styx. All these things tell me water. This tells me the crossover. Okay, 5, 9, 11. This is a word, right? This is 5. You see the V1 that comes together, the stick that helps hold up the V. And here's your 9. I flip it around. It becomes the opposite. But that's a 5. It's an automatic of 5, right? Right over here. That says I come through the sun, right? If I turn it sideways, right? 1/4 turn. 1/4 turn. Here's nothing. Okay? There's already something over here, right? So when I have 1/4 turn, I take away from what's up here. I put it down here, but then I fill up a space where nothing is. One space came free, one space was filled. Still, half is nothing. Still half is nothing. We have area space for everything. Sharon. HAR, communication. Pi, church. Hair, angel, heaven. Styx, time, heaven. Earth, 9 lives of the cat. Styx. Now we have to know, and we have to listen to the Styx song, to listen to see what they said, because all the stories we know are retained memory over a past history of time, and all we did is recreate what has already been created, because that's how we work. We're like viruses. They said it exactly in the Matrix. We're viruses. We live on forever and ever because we take our memory with us and we rebuild. We kindle the fire and we rebuild. They can't figure us out. And they say we stink. But how can we stink? We can't stink to A and I in Matrix. How do we stink? They create a notion of what stink is all about through what they've desired to love. So what is it that made them in Matrix tell us that you stink? That's a question I have. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Moon 1.73 kilometers, Earth 6371, and Neptune 2426. Do I let this video go, or there is one thing I wanted to add on. I already did this in the last video. I wanted to do it again. Inside red card, DC comes together. This will create A and I. When you create A and I, you are now in the rear. Now you are in the rears, you means you O. A and E is Mars. DC is now the vibration of 2, 3, and 4 because of Mars and the Venus worlds. E and A creates O as the 15th letter, or F, which creates 969. 969. O, RO says gold, and the gold is the cycle of the moon because the word gold is 3476, and that's the star system. 1, 2, 3, 4 planets around 5. 4 planets around 5. And what's this planet? It might be Jupiter because it never changes, but we have to funnel. If it's a funnel and it drops doom, 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 maybe it's 5, 5, 5, 5 on the levels. You see, as you go down, the volume gets bigger, right? It starts small and it expands to the size around 8, where the value of this is 9 and it's Pluto. So we think Pluto's the smallest planet, but it might be the biggest planet because all you need is the continuation of your blood flow inside his body. Where's those little valves? Is there an air pocket that stops the blood? You know what I'm saying? The blood going forward, there's got to be, and I'm thinking that all the bloods are those little pockets, those little balls that are tumbling forward or whatever it is, and that's Pluto that's inside of us, and that's why it's the largest planet, because we support it through our birth. Could be in our eyeballs, in the nerve endings, whatever it is, the skeleton. If you want to think that what is the actuality of the skeleton, it is our nerve endings that bother us to sick. There's nothing else but other than the nerve endings and the feelings and the gestures and the memory that we have stored inside of us out to a star system that, hey, I don't want to lift my hand. What are you doing up there? Come back down. Oh, go back up. Or should I have a fight when I come down, go up? I mean, at which point do I decide who's winning? Don't take a hold of me. You silly guy. So, on this page over here, this is what we end up with. It becomes ROR or 969. Why do I have 77? I do not know. I don't remember why I marked that down. I'm trying to think. I don't know. But anyways, there's other numeric evaluations inside here. Venus radius 6052, which is time Earth. 05, 52 Earth, 05 B and E, 05 and 6 and 2 the Queen. The passageway is the Queen. You add it, it becomes how many moons? 112, 28, 28, 28, 28. 4 moons of Venus. 112, 4 moons of Venus. 1 and 3, or 2 and 2. Life in heaven. 4 and 8. 4 and 8 equals to Venus. You add it, you minus, becomes 22 to 25. 25 to life. So 22 becomes 25 because it's 1 between 2. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals to that 5, creating 1 between 4 according to the cube. I'm going too fast? I need to teach those few people that will seriously understand and can take this to the next step. I'm showing you the itsy bitsy teeny weenies over here, right? Then over here, when we get it over here, I reduce it to half. 3026, dog creation. 02 Venus, the moons, dog planet. Remember, the moons are on Jupiter, dog planet or dog leg, and that's where they go Saturn. Half again equals to 15 and 13, or 6 and 4. Zion, Israel, cycle of the moon. 0 equals 6 equals 21. Alpha, beta, they create the cube. 21 is only created after 15. Or if we count from right to left, we have 6, 5, 11. We count from left to right, we have 1, 2, 3. 3, 11, when a big red sun, when you play pool. Those are the colors you get. 7.5 through the moon, creation of F, 565, which is also 595 in EIEIO. Half of that is 3.75 movement of time, and over here is 13 quarters. 4 and 7 Christ on earth. Why? Or 3 times 25, or 3 plus 25. What am I doing? I'm just reducing these to half and telling you the story. I'm calculating in quarters because this calculates in quarters. First of all, it is 65 nickels. Okay, it's 65 nickels, but it's 13 quarters, which is 3 parts and then 1 quarter. That's just, what does it do? It's, somebody's going to say one day, you know, that's what I was looking for. Otherwise, they're not. I just wanted to show one last piece. I'm all over the place. There's so many things. I don't know if I showed you this before, but when we count to a 5 figure, 16,384, 8 times 8 times 6 is 384, the length of a Hebrew long year, and this becomes 7,384. And 7 is actually the 2. Why? Because it's 5 and 2 to create 7, 1 and 6 to create 7, 3 and 4 to create 7 in the 8th heaven. 4 and 3 is 7. Now, in order to find out what's to the left, 8 and 6 is 5, and that's the cycle of the moon. 3 and 1 is 4. There's more to what I just want to say, but anyways, I add up these over here, these two, then these two, these two, then these two, then these two. I end up with 7, 9, 2, 3. 7, 9, 2, 3. 7 and 9 is 16 is 7, and 5, showing me this one comes out through the moon. This one over here. This one says Venus and birth. I know that's through the moon, because that's what these numbers say. When a big red sun, through Nibiru. Add up 1 and 6. This is what the numeric value is. That's what it says. 7 and 3 is 10, 12, 22 to life, and we come back to the same number of creation in Pluto. The gateway. 2. Thank you for watching.